For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record.
Good morning, guys. It is a good day today. Today is July 7th, and it is officially 1 week into this prep. So we're going to hit our weigh-in today. Hopefully we're hitting a new low weigh-in, and then we're going to go head to the gym because it's a leg day. Glutes, hands, basically posterior chain day. So that's going to be a good day. Alright, so as you guys just saw, we hit a new low weigh-in of 170.4. That's what, 1.2 pounds down from yesterday? Jeez, we're dropping weight like crazy. It's 1 week in, we're already down about 3.5 pounds roughly, so a little over 3 pounds. So yeah, definitely headed in the right direction. Now it is time for me to get ready and go head to the gym. So we're gonna go do a leg workout like I just said. So I will see you guys there. All right, everybody. So starting off this leg workout with deadlifts, similar to last week. Now we're just going to go through my whole full warm-up routine here so you guys can kind of see what I do. Start off with just a single plate. Do that for speed reps, so really focusing on driving the weight up as quickly as I can, locking out and driving my hips forward and into the bar. You notice it actually almost kind of pushed the bar out away from my body because I'm smacking my hips into the bar basically. And I do that for like 5, 6, 7, 8 reps, just kind of whatever I'm feeling that day before moving into second plate. And then I'll do this one for like 4 to 6 reps at the most. Usually it's only like 2 or 3 if I'm going pretty heavy. But yeah, on this one, same thing, focusing on that speed, keeping my lower back tight before moving into my first working sets. So working sets today were 315 for 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. And one thing that I want you guys to really focus on with deadlifts is your lower back, and then also basically the 2 main movements or portions of a deadlift. So first, keep your lower back arched as much as possible, if not straight. And then the second portion is going to be twofold. It's basically you want to treat the deadlift as almost 2 different stages to the movement. So initially, as you're pulling the deadlift or pulling the bar off the ground, you're simply going to be extending your legs. So you see there, my back stays in the original starting position until the bar passes my knees, at which point I start to drive my hips forward and into a lockout. Now, once I locked out, then I basically reverse the movement. I start by bending at the waist, let the bar drop past my knees, and then I sink into the deadlift just to finish it off. So it's a really complicated movement, and if you guys have any extra questions, leave them down below in the comments. But overall, it's a huge mass builder and one of my favorite movements, definitely, especially for legs and for my back. So got to keep it in there. After that, moved into some stiff leg deadlifts, 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. This week I did conventional as opposed to sumo last week. Just changes things up, keeps it interesting, changes how you're hitting the muscles and what muscles you're specifically targeting. So whatever you guys prefer, stiff leg, sumo, dumbbell, barbell, whatever you prefer, that's what you want to do. Keep it interesting and fun. After that, moved into a superset between glute hip thrusts, or glute ham bridges as you might call them, and then a glute, and then a plate-loaded good morning. Now with the glute ham bridges, really focus on driving through your hips and slow, controlled form. Driving through your heels and your hips as well, basically. But drive through your heels, try not to come up onto your toes, and that's going to really help you isolate and focus the contraction in your glutes and your hamstrings. Then with the plate loaded good morning, basically you're going to grab a 25, 35, 45 pound plate. You're going to bear hug it against your chest, and then you want to keep your legs as straight as possible, similar to a stiff leg deadlift. And then you're going to just kind of collapse at the waist and bend forward, go to just above or just at parallel before beginning to rise back up. And with this one,
you really want to focus on the muscle you're trying to target. So try not to overload the weight too much. Otherwise, you're going to start incorporating a lot of lower back. We really want to focus on just the glutes and the hamstrings with that movement. After that, moved into a cable pull through. Again, trying to target those glutes and hamstrings, get those buns and thighs, get them bigger. And on this one, 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. We're just trying to burn everything out at this point. We've got one more exercise for the glutes and hamstrings. Then we're going to move into some calves. So last exercise for that booty is going to be a glute hyperextension. Now, again, this is one of those technical movements where you really want to focus on your form as opposed to just going through the movement. Because with this, if you're not paying attention to how you perform the muscle or how you perform the movement, you're going to end up targeting your lower back. So especially with this movement, you're not going to need to do a full range of motion. You notice that I'm essentially stopping like as almost 3/4 of what you normally would do with this movement. And that's because that's at the point when I can feel my lower back starting to engage and overpower my glutes and my hamstrings. So once we finished that, I did 4 sets of like 10 reps per set, burning everything out. Then moved into a little bit of calf raises on a standing calf machine. 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps, going a little bit heavier, trying to just overload the muscles, work them lower body forearms. And that was the workout for today. I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, we got back from the gym. It's now about 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I got to get ready to head to work in probably about 2 hours at the latest. I've got to get all my cooking done today, and I've got to get it done pretty quickly. So we're going to do another time-lapse segment. This one's going to just be single shot, the whole thing, start to finish. Let's see how fast I can get my cooking done. And again, this week I have to prep pretty much every single meal that I'm going to be eating every single day because it's going to be crazy hectic, even more so than last week. But I want to go over with you guys real quick my macro breakdown for this week. So I'm going to be aiming to hit 175 grams of protein per day, 290 grams of carbs, and 40 grams of fat. That's going to total to about 2,220 calories. I'm going to start cooking. Let's start the time lapse. So I am finished cooking. It took about 2 hours, about 2 hours 15 minutes. So it's 4:15 right now, just a quarter after 4. And I do need to get going, but I want to go over with you guys really quickly what I cooked up. So I've got essentially how many different meals here? 1, 2, 3, 4-ish meals. Now, first things first, I've got 2 salads throughout the day. This week I'm doing a mix of spinach and romaine lettuce, and then with that I'm going to be using one of these in there, so it's kind of my taco salad that I really like to make. So in here I have 1 serving of rice, 4 ounces of chicken, and 3 ounces of ground turkey, 93.7 ground turkey. I'll be having one of those with each of my salads. I take it all, throw it into a giant bowl, mix it together, throw in about 4 tablespoons of Pace Picante medium spicy salsa, and then I also throw in a little bit of cilantro lime cream dressing, which, let me see if I've got that here. It is the Don Pancho Street Taco Cilantro Lime Crema. This stuff is amazing. It tastes so good. The macros are actually not bad at all. 3 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein per serving. Each serving is 2 tablespoons or 30 grams. So that stuff goes quite a long ways for the calories, and it tastes, if you like cilantro, it tastes great. I love this stuff. So this stuff I'll be using 1 serving on each of my salads, 2 servings daily. The other thing I've got is my oatmeal. So half a cup of oatmeal, 40 grams, and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter powder. This is the peanut butter powder that I get. This is from Costco again, about 12 bucks for this giant thing. It's got 53 servings for this tub. Each serving has 2 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein. So really high protein, low fat kind of flavor adder to my protein or to my oatmeal. Really like this stuff for oatmeal, smoothies, even to spice up protein shakes. That stuff is great. I only prepped 5 of those because I only need them for Monday through Friday. Hopefully, work should be pretty much finished and cooled off after Friday. So Saturday, Sunday next weekend, I'll be able to actually relax, breathe a little bit. Maybe, fingers crossed, knock on wood if I had any. But anyway, next meal that I prepped up is more of like a snack that I'll just kind of snack on throughout the day. That's 450 grams of watermelon. Watermelon is one of my favorite fruits, not just because it tastes great, but because of the volume. So heck, I mean, right now I'm counting my lettuce. Oops. Beep, boop, boop, beep, bop. Right now I'm actually counting all my veggies, which generally I don't. So we'll have to see. I might end up actually throwing in another 450 grams of watermelon per day. See how I kind of feel over these next 2 days. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that I prepped. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video. That's probably where I'm going to end the vlog for today. Sorry I wasn't able to actually go through in detail how I'm cooking everything. I promise that video is going to be coming sometime in the next couple weeks. But for now, I got to get going. As usual, crazy busy right now at work. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.